end it. So yes, I'm a few minutes late, but look, that's just a few minutes. I could have been this many minutes late even without training, right? How are you guys doing today on this Motivation Monday? Motivate me. Motivate me to motivate you. Motivation Monday. I got up this morning. The dog woke me up at 7, about 7:15. He woke me up like, hey person, get up. Good morning, Stacy. And I rolled over and I was like, I went to bed at a reasonable hour yesterday. No reason why I can't get up. And I got up and worked out with the Beast Mode workout crew. Now, I still have a boot on my foot, so there was a lot of modification to my workout, but still I worked out. Good morning, Rose. Oreo kept waking you up all week. Yeah. I don't know if Nugget did it all week, if I would be all right, but just today it was fine. But what's so funny about Nugget is that he will wake me up and then he will like bother me and then go back to sleep. Like, what? Why did you wake me up then? But this morning I was happy about it. 6 a.m. is not okay. 6 a.m. is not okay. You better go back to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning. You're lucky I let you get up at 7. Lucky I'm all right with 7. So I've been up. I have worked out. I have got my coffee. I'm having apple juice for tea time today because I've already had some coffee. And that's what I felt like today. Good. Steve Dorsey, sir. Where the hell you been, Steve? Where you been? You saw my note that said Steve Dorsey check in. You know good and well you can't be missing from the tea time table every day when you are an everyday participant in tea time. Good morning, Darlene. I think nobody let him out before bed. Oh, there we go. I didn't feel like tea and coffee today, although I probably will have a cup of tea. I'm sorry. I read your thing. Darlene, why you put my business out on Front Street? No, I did not bathe yet. I will be taking my shower after tea time. I worked out and I had to get straight to work. So I'm Sweat Master Funky right now. That's right. But glad you're not here with me. Nah, if you were here with me, I would have had to hop in the shower real quick. But I've been busy. So on my lunch break, I do tea time and go hop in the shower. Thank you for putting me on blast. You know, that's why you can't share all information with your sisters, because I already talked to Darlene this morning. She knew I didn't shower yet. So now my business out there in the street. Dang, that was a quick shower, Darlene. You just got muddy. You ain't clean. You muddy. You know I love you. Today is Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday. And Bina put on her page, put on the COVID workout crew page. Don't ever skip Monday. When you're working out, when you have a workout plan, when you're working out every day, you have your fitness goals, don't skip Monday. Don't start your week off right. Start your week off on target. If you don't start your week off on target, your week goes off target from day one. You don't reach that target. Or if you reach that target, on Wednesday, you're struggling. You're struggling just to get to the end of the week because you started the week off wrong. Start the week off the right way. Set your focus. Gather yourself together on Sunday. Gather yourself together on Sunday. Set your goals for the week and start your week off the right way. Set goals for the whole week. This is what I want to accomplish by the end of the week. Don't set all the itty bitty goals. I'm going to do this on Monday and this on Tuesday and this on Wednesday and this on Thursday. Maybe that's not important. But you know that by the end of the week, this is where I want to be. So I'm going to start off my week right, because by the end of the week, this is where I want to be. I got to see who's saying good morning to me, because I don't know who that is that just said good morning. So let me open up this phone so I can see it. Tobiah. Good morning, Tobiah. But that wasn't Tobiah that said that. Good morning, Tobiah. Let me see where I am. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You know, I have to try to figure out where people are joining me from. Who is that just said good morning with the high five thing? Who said that? I don't know why it's not showing up on here, but anyway, y'all know I struggle. Technology isn't my forte. It's not the bane of my existence, but it also is not my forte. Not navigating this. Oh, here we go. That's Suli and Karen. Good morning, Suli. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Suli is so funny. You always come into the feed where everyone else is not. So if everyone else is in the group, you come in on the page. If everyone else is on the page, you come in the group. It's so funny to me. You always say, where is everybody? Because Tobiah's here, Rose is here, Darlene is here, Stacy is here. Suli's like, I don't see nobody. Set some goals for yourself. What's so interesting is that we sometimes feel not motivated to do anything. And we want somebody else to motivate us. We want vitamins to do it. We want someone else to say something that'll lift us up and get us going for the day. And what we need to do is just pick ourselves up. Pick ourselves up and do something. When you feel like doing nothing, do something. Force yourself to do something, because when you do that one little something, you often garner the energy to do the next little something or the next big something. Sometimes it's just getting out of the bed. That's it. Just get out of the bed. Sometimes it's just getting to the car. And once you have the energy to get to the car, you might as well go to the grocery store, and you might as well go to work, and you might as well pick the kids up, drop the kids off. You might as well do everything, right? It's just a matter of get moving. Whatever you need to do, just get moving when you feel like nothing needs to be done. Now, there are those other days. I'm not talking about the days where you have worn yourself completely out, Darlene, and you need to sit your tail down. Sometimes there are those sit your tail down moments. Sometimes you have worn yourself out. You've done way too much. You've gone on the water, you've kayaked, you've mountain climbed, you've bicycle ride, you've run, you've cooked, you had a happy hour, you've gotten together with your friends, you've done some crafting, you've done gardening, and you feel like doing nothing. Okay, in those moments, do nothing. In those moments, mind your body, mind your mind, do nothing. But when you've been doing nothing and you feel like doing nothing, get up and do something. Get up and do something. I tell you what, I get obsessed, guys. I get obsessed, guys and gals, with every crafting, everything that's crafting or do it yourself. I get obsessed with it, and it takes over my world. I've got yarn everywhere. I've got yarn in bins and needle crafting stuff in bins. Crochet and knitting stuff in bins. I've got yarn covering the dining room table. We can't sit at the dining room table and eat. It's crafting stuff all over the dining room table. I've got yarn and crafting stuff sitting on my ottoman. Everywhere. You hear me? Everywhere. And I need to organize. I need to clean that mess up. Like, put that stuff away. Why is it out? I get so involved in it that I can't stop doing it. It brings me so much joy to sit and knit And I've got 3 or 4 projects going at a time, because when I get tired of making Suli's hat, because Suli, you getting a celebration hat. You ain't getting a celebration scarf, girl. I was doing too much. When I'm getting tired of making Suli's hat, then I pull out Bina's project. I'm tired of making Bina's project. Okay, then I pull out my own project. I'm tired of making that. I pull out my son's blanket project. I'm tired of making that. I pull out my niece's blanket. I got 4 projects. I think that was 4. If not, whatever, you do the math. 4 projects going at the same time. And I never get bored with doing the knitting. I just get bored with the particular project I'm on. So put that down, pick up another one. But guess what? My house ain't clean. It's not organized. My clothes are clean. My blankets are clean. I did get the blankets to the laundromat. I'm glad you're thinking of me, Steve. But only think of me when you see them in the good stuff. And I feel like doing nothing. I feel like doing nothing but knitting. But I got to find a way to motivate myself to do everything else I need to do. I've got my work that needs to get done, right? I've got organizing that needs to get done. A chaotic space leads to a chaotic mind. And if I have goals set for myself at the end of the week and I start off my week in this chaotic space, do you think I'm going to get my goals accomplished for the week? Do you think that whatever it is I said I wanted to have done is actually going to get done? No, I'm just going to sit my tail down and knit. So for me, I have to motivate myself to get up and organize that space, and do not take the easy route out and knit. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. I will show you what I'm working on now, Steve, but I can't because I don't want Suli to see it before she actually gets it. So y'all won't see it until after it's done. No, Steve, not hella cats. It's dogs. Dogs. It's dogs. Steve, I need you to check in. I need you to check in. Where you been, man? You all right? Let us know if you're all right at this table. Yeah, I'm calling you out in public. Let us know if you're okay. Suli asked about you. Pam, I think, asked about you at one point. We haven't been seeing you at the table regularly, Steve. You know we need to hear you, see you, hear you. Giving me crap. We need that. If you are on here giving me crap, we know you're good. Good morning, Chelsea Welty. Good morning, Chelsea Welty. Chelsea Welty, this is a Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday. I do the same thing with crochet, and I often set a goal for the day as to what needs to be done. Yes, your mother is okay. Good. Why would you not be okay, Elaine? You come to the table so dang needy all the time. What about me, Professor? Professor, what about me? I was here. I've been in class the whole time. So what, lady? Come on in, have a seat, and chill. Your mother's okay. Why would you not be okay? Of course you're okay. Ooh, I tell you what, these parents we have. Parents so needy. Thanks for the love. Love you guys too. You didn't answer me. You didn't tell me how you doing. You said thanks for the love, but you didn't let me know how you're doing. Suli says, hi, Miss Elaine. Hi, Miss Karen. I mean, Suli, are you calling Karen an old lady? You know, Karen is our age, Suli. I mean, not your age, but, you know, she's still in this generation. Oh, sis, you're the only 3 here. Your mother woke me up from my peaceful sleep. My mother woke you up? That ain't my fault. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Remember, she's old, so she's needy. Oh, that's true. That's true. Thank you, Karen. You true. That's true. That's true. But she says, don't forget about me. I'm here. I'm here. Today is Motivation Monday. How are you motivating yourself? You know, let me tell you something. Honestly, the sun is out, so it's not hard for me to be motivated on a sunshiny day. But after the election was called on Saturday, a weight that we have been carrying around for 4 years, almost 4, right? It's not completely up yet, but almost 4 years, that weight has been lifted. And I don't think that people who are in our situation, I don't think that people who are a part of the underserved community, underrepresented community, Black or brown community, I don't think that people who have walked in in the shoes that we wear or similar shoes, I don't think that they recognize how much of a heavy burden it has been to be under this idiot's governance. I know they don't recognize that. I know they don't recognize that because but right before the election was called, and right before, actually on election day, they had a level of optimism that you could have if you were part of the privileged society. Now the rest of us had fear. We were still, some of us, still being a little optimistic, still being hopeful, still staying prayed up, but we still had fear. Some of us didn't, but I certainly did. It was stressful. It was, anxiety was like through the roof. Worried that y'all folks wouldn't get it right. Not y'all, them, right? Wouldn't get it right. And it's like we've been in this dark tunnel for 4 years and we have finally seen the light. The light it's like, oh my God, there's the light. You've been searching for that light for 4 years, actually during his campaign as well. So a little more than 4 years, right? So it should be easy, to me, my opinion, it should be easy to find a little bit of motivation today. If you can't find any motivation in yourself, with your own successes, as long as you participated in this election, count that as your success and find yourself some motivation there. Do you think that's something necessary? I want you to stop before you ask me anything. Do you think it's something necessary to interrupt tea time for and ask me during my tea time presentation? I want you to think long and hard about that. Is it absolutely necessary to interrupt me right now? What's the answer to that? Is it absolutely necessary? Okay, thank you. I'm motivated. Are you motivated? Are you guys motivated? Do you feel good? Do you feel good in a way that you haven't felt good in a long time? Because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel an optimism that I have not felt in a long time. I have hope that I have not had in a long time. Hope as an action. I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. I've made a decision to push for some social distancing, socialization that's absolutely necessary for the boy, for his mental health, mental and physical health. Try this. Do you realize that Trump held a press conference at a strip mall because Giuliani thought that he was signing on for a Four Seasons hotel? It turned out to be the Four Seasons hardware store next door to an exotic toy store and down the street from something else. It's ridiculous. With the first speaker being an ex, the child is not child abuse of what? I don't get it. With the first speaker being an ex, the child is not child abuse of pedophilia. Apparently Trump had, there's the proof right there that there was, okay, that I think you must be talking into the phone. And if everybody else understood that, great, but I don't understand what you're saying, Mom. I'm sorry. Trump, you realize that Trump held a press conference at a strip mall. When did he do that? Just recently? Because Giuliani thought that he was signing on for a Four Seasons hotel. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't heard that. I don't mean dismissive like that, but I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not gonna try to work my way through that comment. And if Nugget starts biting someone, they better know French. No, Steve Nugget will be bilingual. Just so you know, Nugget will be a bilingual dog. He will understand French and English. And as a matter of fact, yesterday I had him out, and I gave him the commands sit, lay, and hand me your paw. I gave it to him in French. He did everything, and then went around, called him back. I gave it all to him in English. He did what he was supposed to do. He will know both sets of commands in both English and French. He needs to fit in his household. We're about bilingualism, so he'll know both. This weekend, that happened this weekend. The first speaker on the platform was a pedophile. Oh, okay. And Giuliani thought that it was for a Four Seasons hotel something. Anyway, feeling good. I started teaching myself to read a diagram for crocheting, so feeling motivated. I'm gonna have to look that up. Karen says she saw that. I'm gonna have to look it up. Because I didn't see what you're talking about. Trump's transition team, or Trump's, I read this morning that the GSA, General Services Agency, is instrumental in the transition from one administration to another. And generally what happens is when the race is called and there is a projected winner, then the GSA signs a letter that hands over all of the money, hands over office space, hands over access to the incoming administration so they can start getting set up to be ready to govern on day one. And that usually has happened right after. That letter is usually signed and submitted right after the projected winner is announced. Well, we have a projected winner, and the head of GSA will not do that letter. And so Biden's team cannot have access to what they need to have access to in order to hit the ground running on day one, because Trump has not conceded and has not given his permission for his people to pass over to start the transition process. So Trump's tantrum is costing America, the America that he loves, right? The one that he's going to fight for, the one that he's protecting. But Trump's tantrum is costing us valuable time. Every day is a day too many. Chelsea says it's pretty much Steve Houston. I didn't see that. It's a pretty funny story. Trump was supposed to hold a press conference at, he thought, the Four Seasons Hotel, but his people messed up, and it was actually at Four Seasons Construction Company or something like that. It was in a strip mall next to sex shop and looked terrible and tacky. Okay. Good morning, Pam. Well, Missy Lang was saying, when the media announced their projection of the president, the Trump campaign held their press conference at Four Seasons Landscaping, not Four Seasons Hotel. Mistake by an employee, and the landscaping business is between a sex shop. How can you make that kind of mistake? Biden may have things in play, but not Biden. So the good thing is that Biden has been in government. Hey, tea time. Tea time. Biden has been in government. Biden knows the lay of the land, but Biden needs to start getting his team evaluated, clearances, and he needs to be given access. He needs to be debriefed. He needs all of this stuff, and they're not his. And Trump's team is not doing that. There seems to be a coup brewing with this election. Yeah. And it's so interesting Okay, but we're not gonna get on that. Sorry, this is Motivation Monday. We're gonna stay motivated. This is Motivation Monday, because that can go towards a whole bunch of negative speak, and I want to keep positive speak today. Motivation Monday. Set your goals for yourself. Continue to pay attention. Have you gone on and donated to the Georgia senators' runoff races? If you have not, and you are able to, do that. I've posted links to that. If you know people who are in Georgia, yeah, let's stay positive. If you know people who are in Georgia, under that, the comments that under the post that has those links for the supporting the senators, there's a A friend of mine posted a link for registering to vote in Georgia. So if you know people in Georgia, encourage them to register to vote. It's only if you know they're going to register as Democrats. If they're registered as Republicans, don't worry about them. Leave them alone. Biden has already assembled his COVID-19 task force today. Yeah, he was. Well, I mean, in terms of COVID-19 task force, though, did he really? Would we have wanted him to want any of Trump's COVID-19 people? No. Keep your people to yourself. I got my own crew, and I'm pretty sure I'm ready for him to clean house. I'm ready for Trump for. I need Trump just to stop existing. I ain't saying kill him. I'm just saying I need him to stop existing because I have such a hatred for him that his name just stays in my mouth. On my video the other day, I said DC was overwhelmingly for Trump. I meant overwhelmingly against Trump. I was so excited. I couldn't even get the thoughts out right. DC for Trump. That's such BS and craziness. Nobody called me on it like, really, Kai? No. My mama said, Kai, I think you must really like Trump. Keep it to yourself. I don't like that man. He is the bane of my existence right now. But Biden will find a way. Biden will definitely. Stacey, I said I'm sorry. Well, I called myself out. Don't fire me. Don't fire me. I don't like that man. I don't know why his name comes out. I don't know why, but I don't like that man at all. Makes me sick to my dang stomach. Thank you, Rose. Biden will find a way. Biden will definitely find a way. So we can rest assured that Biden and his team, Biden and Harris, will find a way. That's what we can be positive of. It's still a shame there's not going to be a peaceful transition, but we're going to work it out. We got him into office and we will work it out with him in office, and we will work out getting Trump out of there. But I'm thankful for him because he got me involved that like I always should have been. Yes. Maybe that's it. Maybe. We jokingly said that Biden should keep Trump's kids and make them do the job they were given, and let's see how long they stay. Yeah. He was brought to us to wake us up. He knows how to delegate work to the right people. Biden does. Right. You know what, Suli? I firmly believe that. I really do believe that. I believe that this pandemic, I believe that Trump was a big old huge wake-up call. Those two, big old huge wake-up call. And maybe we needed to be awakened because too many of us were asleep. You and I might not have been completely asleep, but we were a little drowsy. We weren't as involved as we should have been. But there was a whole crew of folks that's just been snoring away this whole time. And those folks are now awake. And we are no longer sleepy. We are no longer drowsy. We are fully awake, eyes wide open. Right? So I absolutely agree. It's just like when you do wrong and your daddy come in with the whooping belt, and he's cracking it, ta-da, 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 and he whoops your tail and he says, go to your room and think about it. Coronavirus and Trump was that butt whooping, and go to your room and think about it. Don't come out until you can do better. Now we're all coming out and we're doing better, right? Stay motivated, guys. Find a way to motivate yourself today. Hopefully you're already lifted. Hopefully you're counting this success as your success, because it is your success. All of what's going on right now is all of our success. So continue to motivate yourself. Suli is going to come on and talk with us next week. Sunday. I guess that is technically next week, Sunday, about our healthy eating and Arbonne, and meal planning. So make sure that you keep that on your schedule for Sunday so we can revisit what we were supposed to talk about last week, but we had better news to celebrate. So we did that. Stay motivated this week. Set a goal for yourself. Set a big goal and work your way towards that goal at the end of this week. Okay? And keep yourself motivated. When you feel like doing nothing, do something. When you feel like doing nothing, do something. Again, unless you've been doing too much and you actually need rest. No, you didn't miss her. Suli, we had to change it because, you know, news of Biden took over. We had to celebrate. We couldn't talk about food. We couldn't talk about food on that day. We had other things to talk about. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful, glorious day. Darlene called me out. I'm about to go hop in the shower. I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, wash your hands, wear your mask, keep your distance, stay motivated. We got work to do.